their mother that Snow White would have to die in order for a certain thing to come about. And so the mother faked Snow White's death, and Rose Red fell into a deep depression. And it wasn't until a short while later that Snow White was taken by the prince to be, like, his queen. And Rose Red grew to despise Snow White for never once trying to contact her and come back.
Yeah, weirdly enough, that's like a common trope in comic books. The whole, oh, we need to fake this person's death. Somebody is hurt by the loss. It is revealed that they're actually still alive, and the person who got hurt grows to hate them because they didn't tell the truth. That's actually a super common trope in comic books.
Well, it even said, it went further to say that Rose grew resentful of Snow White because of her privileged status, while Rose just stayed like a humble farm girl. But then she's pretty much told by this higher being that she's actually really powerful. Like, she has a lot of power. So, yeah, that... And it even says here that she is mentioned in The Wolf Among Us at one point. Snow mentions her very briefly about the times that they played together, and that she was regretful about how things changed between them.
I mean, I could see it. Like, I could see it. I also, like... Who ended up being the main villain? Like, who was the reveal that they were the one in charge in the first one? Was it Bluebeard?
It was the Crooked Man who wore a crooked smile.
Okay, because I remember Georgie dies.
Yep, he's the one who, like, was killing the girls, like, all along. He was doing it, like, for the Crooked Man. And that's one of the things that I absolutely adored about the end of the game, is how, you know, if you treated a lot of the Fables badly, they will side against you with the Crooked Man. Because he even points out, you know, I kept your business afloat, Beauty. I kept you and the Beast out of poverty. Have I ever done anything against... And as Bigby, you can be like, oh, well, I kind of maybe attacked Beast and was very mean to him and betrayed, like, Beauty's trust and everything like that. And that's just a really cool way to have your choices matter, is when you need to convince people that who they're following isn't, like, a good person.
I do wonder, though, like, because that guy ended up super dead and fell down the witch well. Like, no matter what you do, either A, he's turned into a bird and you cut his tongue out, B, you kill the fucker, C, you throw him in a well.
Yep.
So he's gone, I think. He's not showing up in this game.
Oh, here we go. 10 characters we want to see in The Wolf Among Us 2.
That's
as soon as we were talking about this.
Before you read it, though, Elvie, just before you read it, I got one thing I gotta say real quick.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. My name is Neil Burris. I am joined by my boyfriend, and I am joined by Elvish. At this point, you kind of are my internet boyfriend, if nothing else. There are people who, every time I make the joke where I'm like, Elvish, this is my boyfriend Elvish, they're like, he fucking admitted it. And I'm just like, yeah, okay. Even at one point, Skylar was like, oh, did something happen? And I was like, what? No. I'm still straight, Sky. And he was like, oh.
You could still be straight and have a boyfriend.
Yeah. And that is the gray area of which we fall.
Exactly.
A little bit of background. Me and Elvish were just... Because this whole stream is, like, it's going to be video games and shit. Obviously, I'm not doing much in Minecraft yet, but it's just going to be me and Elvish talking with some buddies, having a good time, and watching the Game Awards. And Elvish, the trooper, because he's in Australia, he got up at like 10 a.m. to do this.
Well, it's not even 10 a.m. I woke up at like 8, actually.
You see, I'm just a forgetful... What would that be? A forgetful Franny or whatever? I don't know. I know it's a nervous Nelly and like a sadistic Sally. I don't know what whatever the fuck I was saying. See, now I've just forgot my train of thought.
You could say forgetful Fanny.
Well, that sounds like something else.
Yes.
That sounds like... Oh. I was going to say, that sounds like an ass that can't remember if it farted or not. Hey guys, did I just... Did you hear a noise in the past few hours? Did that happen? I just want to be sure. Okay. Okay. Just making sure. But anyways, a little bit of background. We were talking about what we were excited for, and the discussion got brought up that Wolf Among Us 2 could be shown off because its very first trailer was shown at the Game Awards last year. So Elvish and I were just talking about Wolf Among Us, and we're still doing that. And Elvish is going to talk about these characters who should be in the game. So go ahead, Elvish.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie. Well, first on the list goes to Prince Charming.
Was he not in the game?
He is not in the first game, no. And they even pointed out here, it was actually a little surprising that this character was not in the first season, as he appears a lot in the comics. He is even the mayor of Fabletown for a while. Prince Charming is the ex-husband of Snow White, and is a complete womanizer. His other ex-wives include Briar Rose and Cinderella. It's pretty funny, as his entire character is based on the many nameless princes that rescue and marry princesses. The writers just decided, what if all the Prince Charmings are the same womanizing guy?
Oh my god, that's genius.
That is really cool. I love that.
From a storytelling perspective, that is... Whoa. I never fucking thought of that. That's storytelling for you, man. So, in one moment, you think you're the best at it. The next, someone does something you would never do in a million years.
Oh, yeah. Next up, we have Cinderella. She is a spy, special agent, and shoe store owner. The store is named The Glass Slipper. Being a secret agent, she actually works a lot with Bigby in the comics, so her involvement in the second season would make a lot of sense. In fact, she is secretly recruited by Bigby to be a special agent of Fabletown.
Oh, okay. Well, does he know her yet? Like, is she mentioned in the first game? Is she referenced?
I'm not entirely sure. It doesn't say so, so possibly not.
So then
she might...
It seems like they'd have to meet first.
Else.
Yeah.
Possibly. So she might... Maybe, I don't know, maybe they'll go... Oh, hang on. To very perceptive fans of The Wolf Among Us, there are some mentions of Cinderella.
Oh, okay. So she definitely exists.
Yeah.
Man, now it just feels like Wolf Among Us 1 just scratched the surface.
Oh, yeah. Number 8, we have Frau Totenkinder, an old witch.
Fuck?
She is one of the most powerful members of the 13th floor in Fabletown. For those that don't know, the 13th floor is where a lot of powerful sorcerers live. And while the 13th floor cannot be explored, there is a diary entry that players can unlock. Her character is fascinating because while she sometimes works for the good of Fabletown, she can also be very manipulative and mysterious.
I mean, I feel like we're setting ourselves up with expectations now, because now I want all of these characters, and you know they're not going to just chuck 10 new characters into the season.
Next up, we have Pinocchio.
Oh god, please tell me this is some sort of weird sex thing. Please,
Pinocchio is mostly a funny character, as he is stuck as a prepubescent child, since the blue fairy took his wish to be a real boy way too literally.
I already love it.
This means that he looks like a child, but cusses like a sailor and drinks to his heart's content. He is brash, but has a softer side as well. He is friends with Little Boy Blue and Flycatcher. We did get to see Flycatcher in The Wolf Among Us, at least very briefly. So, yeah.
Yeah, he gets a cameo.
Yeah. So Pinocchio would be a little boy who swears and drinks a lot. Which is just...
So me.
Exactly.
Me if I was a little boy still.
Yep. Rose Red. Yep. Number 5, Little Boy Blue. Unlike a lot of fables, Boy Blue was a pretty normal guy until he ended up fleeing his homeland. In Fabletown, he starts off normal too. He is a clerk at a business office. However, as the comics go on, he becomes a hero to Fabletown. He was even Bigby's best man at Bigby's wedding. Whoa. He is also close friends with Pinocchio and Flycatcher, so it could be very fun to see the trio together in the upcoming Wolf Among Us 2. For those wondering, his character comes not from a fairy tale, but from a nursery rhyme called Little Boy Blue.
Yeah, I've heard Little Boy Blue before.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really remember how it goes, so I don't know if it was a good one. I mean, I just can't remember it. I know he's a thing. Do you remember Little Boy Blue? What's his thing?
Little Boy Blue, come blow your horn. The sheep's in the meadow, the cow's in the corn. Where is that boy who looks after the sheep? He's under a haystack, fast asleep. Will you wake him? Oh no, not I, for if I do, he will surely cry.
Okay, I remember. So this is just a lazy fucker.
Yeah.
But he's gonna become a hero and the best man, apparently. I'd like to see him show up if he's, like, got that much plot development to him.
Next up we have Goldilocks. While Bloody Mary served as an awesome villain for the first season, there are other villains from the comics that would be really cool to see. One such villain is Goldilocks. In the comics, she is quite manipulative and ambitious. She attempts to kill both Snow and Bigby multiple times. She also was a human who decided to stay at the farm because of her close relationship with a character named Boo Bear.
I have no jokes. I'm honestly upset that I have no jokes.
Goldilocks as a villain.
Confirmed furry. There's my joke.
Yeah.
I mean, it is an interesting idea to make Goldilocks the villain, because, let's be real, in the original story, she kind of is. She goes into a house, steals a bunch of shit, sleeps in their damn beds, takes their food, doesn't work for it at all, and then fucking leaves.
Or gets killed by the bears in some tales.
Oh yeah, well, that's what you get.
Exactly.
You're fucked with a bear's food. Don't do that.
The next character is Hansel from Hansel and Gretel. Hansel is a pretty frightening character from the comics. He hates witches above all else and considers killing them to be his life's purpose. Due to Fabletown's friendliness with witches, he is not a part of the settlement. His obsession with witch killing eventually leads him to murder his own sister, Gretel, who began to study magic in Fabletown. His hatred of witches and view of the world would make him a very interesting character in The Wolf Among Us.
Yeah, I think that's where you get some of the racial parallels with modern day.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't think every story needs racial parallels. However, it does seem to be a popular trend right now. So, I could see them wanting to tell a little bit of a story with Hansel. Although,
oh yeah,
maybe have a bit more of like a cautionary tale element to it, where he like goes a little off the deep end and kills his sister and stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of stories they can definitely pull from in an interesting way. The next one is Dorothy Gale from The Wizard of Oz. As mentioned before, Cinderella is a very likely candidate for the next season. If we are correct and she is involved with Bigby's story, then it is possible that her arch nemesis, Dorothy Gale, could be in the new season. Are you fucking kidding me? Well. Dorothy in the comics is an assassin. Like Hansel, Dorothy loves killing witches and refused to move to Fabletown. So Dorothy is a villain in the Fable series.
Okay, look, I like to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. I like to say that everybody is at their wits' end pretty much all the time. But, whoever wrote these comics was doing drugs. There's no debate anymore. They were doing drugs, and they were like, I'm gonna make frickin' the big bad wolf a good guy. Tweedledee and Tweedledum can also kind of be bad guys. Who should I make? Who else should be bad guys? Oh yeah, Dorothy from Wizard of Oz, of course. Of course. The most villainous character there is.
And the final character goes to Mowgli from the Jungle Book.
What? That's so random!
Mowgli is an interesting character because he is a tourist. For those not familiar, tourists are fables hired by Bigby to keep an eye on the fables who live outside of Fabletown. Mowgli does a lot of world travel and lets Bigby know if he sees other fables who are up to no good. In the second season, an ally like Mowgli could be very important if the game starts exploring outside of Fabletown.
I mean, I will say this, I do... God damn it. Sorry, you don't hear about Mowgli a lot outside of the Disney shit. I think that would be cool if, like, because, like, I didn't really mention this, but I do think they're gonna leave Fabletown. I think part of the story is probably going to be, what if the real world found out about Fabletown?
Well, it seems like it's very interesting because one of the screenshots, it showed Cinderella pretty much like tied down, staring like daggers at Dorothy, who was also like grinning at her, and Toto was on her shoulder just growling and baring his fangs, and it looked like they were in a desert somewhere. So, yeah, I didn't even realize that the Fable comics were this extensive when it came to the characters and the world.
I mean, to be honest, I think we should have saw it coming. Like, I didn't see it coming either. I'm in the same boat as you. I fucking flinched at Mowgli. But, I think we probably should have seen it coming because Grimm fairy tales and shit have been around forever. So they have a lot to pull from.
Well, the fact that they're not just focusing on grim fairy tales, they're also focusing on nursery rhymes as well, which I think is very clever.
Yeah, for the longest time I thought Georgie Porgy was the Mad Hatter, and then Skylar had to tell me he wasn't. And in case you're wondering, yes, it's because he wears a hat. I think he also has like a tattoo of cards or something. So I was like, oh, Alice in Wonderland. See, he is the Mad Hatter.
Well, I'm really glad I looked up that list, because, that actually makes me more keen to read the Fable comics than I previously was.
Oh yeah,
weirdly
enough, now I'm like nervous for the game, because I now fully realize, oh shit, that's a lot of cool stuff I don't know if we're gonna see.
Yeah, it's like you could go with like... Because Fabletown is in New York, so what if we had like an excursion to a place like Salem, where Hansel could potentially be like enacting modern day witch trials?
Oh, that could be cool. Oh, dude, you see, I'd want the whole story to be about that, though. At least the first episode, where
it's like you could have like your introduction to the season be where you have to go up against Hansel and Dorothy, who are enacting the witch trials potentially, and you have to team up alongside characters like Cinderella in order to stop them. This sounds like a fever dream, and I love it.
Oh yeah, it sounds like we are on all of the drugs. Chelsea Salazar, welcome to the stream. They comment, "Where is Pat? Furious." And then they said, hello. Hello there to you too.
Hi, Chelsea. Pat's right here. Can't you tell her I'm the
Hi, Pat.
Hi, Kneale.
How do you feel? Why don't you give us some of your famous Star Wars lore, Pat?
I had a bump to the head today, so I've kind of forgot a lot.
Oh, you forgot everything, eh?
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer. I am a firm believer that I could all but murder Pat, and he would still remember all of his Star Wars knowledge. He won't remember when he graduated, though.
I can still hear him reciting lists in the wind.
He will always recite lists in our hearts.
Yeah, exactly.
Pat should be here later, Chelsea. And if he doesn't show up, then well, fuck. I'm as angry as you are, Chelsea. I feel ya. I wanted Pat here too. There's a dog on my lap now. What do you want? Stop loving me. Hate me. It's the only way we can both be happy.
It's like, hate you? I could never hate you. As long as you keep feeding me.
She slowly puts the gun away. I could never hate you. Come on now. What time did the game? How much more time do we have, Elvie? When does the pre-show start, or is it start?
It looks like about maybe 37 minutes, give or take.
Oh, nice. Oh, we did start early.
Yeah, it's either going to be at 10:15 my time, or about 11:15. So yeah, roughly just over half an hour.
Again, it is so early for you. You might have shit to do today. Today is a new day for you. For me, like, this is literally like, oh, well, things are starting to wind down. Guess I'll sit down, get in a call with Elvish. No, for you, this is the beginning of a new day, and you're wasting it on me.
It's not like I have anything better to do, really.
Anything's better than Kneale. I beat the chat to that joke.
Oh.
Okay. But sorry, I gotta stay on topic. So Wolf Among Us, we have discussed that in pretty good detail.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they'd add some characters of their own, maybe?
As far as I'm aware, even in the first season, every single character they focused on is part of the comics.
Oh, okay.
So
maybe not.
Yeah, I don't see them deviating much, and if they did, it wouldn't be by much. Yeah, because as I'm thinking about it, as far as I'm aware, there were no characters brought in. Every single one of them, you could be like, oh, that's the one from the comics. So,
Sorry, I'm still
I think
on.
because they...
I'm still on the whole Prince Charming. All of the princes are actually just one womanizing asshole thing. That is brilliant.
Yeah, that's so cool. And he becomes the mayor of the town at some point.
How do you come up with that shit? That's so smart. I don't even know how someone... I can't. This is why I'm not in Hollywood, folks.
I guess it's just the case of, like, spitballing ideas and thinking, what if all of the the nameless Prince Charmings, that you encounter were just the same guy? Which is just, that's so good.
I mean, I guess the exception is Beast. Because Beast is technically a nameless prince as well. Well, then there was a prince in the first game. He, like, tried to kill himself, right?
Yeah, that was, I think he had a name, though. Like, I forget it, but he was the prince that was, like, the love of the woman who died. So, Beast did have a name beforehand, as did that other prince. So they're just going with characters who primarily, like, even in the original Snow White, they don't really... Most people don't know the prince's name. So, yeah, they're going with the ones who are like, oh, it's a Prince Charming. And that's where that stems from, so to speak.
Okay. I float that boat. I get that. I'm hip and cool. I feel like I should have said that in the Jewish mom voice, but I didn't. You know why I didn't? Because, unfortunately, it wasn't a joke, it was just the truth. I am not hip and cool. Nor will I ever be.
This is actually going to be cool, because I don't normally watch a lot of these things live. I normally just wait until they're done and then just watch the trailers for games and things like that afterwards. So this is really different.
Oh, I feel you, man. My first E3 was something special.
Oh wow!
Like not even kidding. I missed an E3, and then I still watched the press conferences, but I did it like after, and because of that, I still kind of got the E3 experience. So because of that, the next year I was ready, and I threw a damn party that lasted for 3 days.
Oh my god!
And Skylar will tell you about it. He was there. All of my friends just stayed at my house for 3 days, and we watched every single E3 press announcement. And we were gonna film our reactions, but at the time, we just didn't know how to do the shit. Okay, so people in Minecraft, hello. People watching the stream, we'll get back to the Game Awards discussion in a second. But, you see these squares here. Within these squares, we will be doing quick builds during the stream. I will need you, the loyal chat, to throw out requests for quick builds. We also may switch games, maybe? And we'll also be doing other things in Minecraft, like exploring different worlds and stuff. Just simple things I planned with Skylar. But if you guys want to see quick builds done, I need you to tell me what to build. So please, by all means, do that, and then I will get 20 minutes to build that thing, and Elvish will be a doll and keep track of that for me. I just signed you up. You have to now, by law. I'll sue you.
No!
I mean,
That's my mum's name.
Your mom's name is Sue?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's neat. That's a neat detail. Build an ark. Like Noah? I could build an ark. Oh, also, the reason we started so early is because my Wi-Fi was screwing up earlier, and I was like, okay, I need to make sure it's not screwing up. So this
I thought you were going to say your wife for a second, and I was going to be like, what are you talking about? You only have the one.
For a while, I did have for a while, I did have a wife. No. For a while, I did have this running joke with this person named Gretel anymore.
Really?
Oh, it wasn't that serious. It was like a joking thing where it was like, she was gonna give up internet stuff altogether. So she was like, okay, so let's do this joke where I'm like, your fan base is so toxic. And then one or two people were like, yes, we got rid of her. People want you and me to end up together, Elvish. That's the ending people want to this story.
As long as it gives them hope, that's all that matters.
As long as it gives them hope and the assurance that I am not straight, because...
And an erection.
Oh, of course. There are legitimately people who are like, Kneale, you know you're not straight, quit it. And I'm like, hey, you quit it. I know it, you know it, but let's keep that secret now.
Yeah, it's like the universe is vast and infinite, and a great range of possibilities exist in an infinitesimal number of planes. So, you know, if you want Kneale and me to actually be a couple, just imagine that in some universe that is entirely possible.
Not just one universe, but several.
Yeah, exactly.
Although...
I fully subscribe to the multiverse theory as a possible, thing.
The issue with that though,
exist.
Is if you choose to believe that there is a multiverse where me and Elvish, are together and happily married, there's also a multiverse where me and Elvish had a very messy breakup.
And we are both nemesis.
Yeah. You know, something
Which
I thought
honestly
about...
is kind of cool.
You want to hear something that kind of, broke my mind for a little bit after I thought of it? So, you know how the whole theory is, every time you make a choice, another universe is created where you made the opposite choice.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Does that mean that in turn, every time you've gotten into a car, there is a multiverse where you crashed and died?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's actually an interesting there's an interesting story I read once, and it was a Batman Superman story, and it was a very interesting one because it basically follows the events of Batman as he periodically accidentally peers into an alternate universe where him and Clark are together. And there's even a point where he actually goes to Clark in his own universe because he can't stand seeing himself so happy in a different one. Because, like, being, like, with Clark in this one universe is just... he witnesses just how happy and secure he feels. And so he goes to Clark and says, you know, I am so... I want this happiness. And Clark is like, I'm with Lois. I don't have any feelings for you, Bruce. I'm sorry. And the story pretty much ends with it basically ends with Bruce looking into the other reality and seeing himself and Alfred die in a car accident. And so the ending of the story is where he bridges the gap between the universes and manages to convince Clark that he never died. And so he's able to go into the other universe and make sure that both of them are kept happy by being together. And I was like, this story just tugged on my heartstrings quite a bit.
I mean, there's always, like, if like, of course, like, I don't know if I fully believe in you know, a multiverse. Just because, like, I feel like if there was, like, let's say, the reason, like, I kind of don't believe in it is, let's say there was someone tries to make a portal to the multiverse, right? Wouldn't that mean that somewhere in a different multiverse they had to have succeeded?
Well, they explored that in the season 2 premiere of Rick and Morty, which I loved, where they're stuck, like, time has stopped for 6 months, and they're just like, okay, we need to make sure that we don't touch or do anything that could ruin this. And because Summer and Morty get really heated with one another, it splits dimensions. And then it starts splitting again, and again, and again, and it just keeps going.
I've seen that episode.
Until Rick manages to...
That's the one with, like, the testicle guy.
Yeah, that's the one. And he's like, what the fuck's going on here? What are you doing? What are you doing to the space-time continuum? I keep getting calls from every dimension, and it says you're causing more havoc. I can't let this go on. It was, yeah, that episode, that is an episode I can return to again and again and again. It's just, that's such a good episode. But yeah, just that concept that each, like, individual change and whatnot, and how Rick's like, you know, because I'm thinking of killing the other Rick in the split dimension, it means he'll think of killing me as well. And it's just like, he's like, I can outmaneuver you, bitch! I know you're me, I know your every move, I can outmaneuver you! Yeah, so it's a very interesting concept, but because we still don't understand a lot about our own universe... Oh, by the way...
How did that Game Awards thing start?
I'm not sure, but there's news here that says Hayden Christensen will be returning as Anakin joining Ewan McGregor in the Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi series.
Oh, nice. I do actually think, if memory serves, I do think that was greatly rumored, but not confirmed. So I'm very happy to hear it. I'm excited, bro. I want Anakin back. Some people don't. I do.
Yeah, because it says it will take place 10 years after Revenge of the Sith.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready. One of our comments is, a multiverse would still demand an origin. No, it would not. Because a multiverse, let's say multiverse theory is real. That implies that any origin already happened in a different universe, and it wouldn't necessarily demand that it is the same origin. In fact, it would 100% actually have the opposite effect, where if multiverse theory were true, then that would mean in one multiverse where this was the cause of the universe, there's another multiverse where something else had to be the cause.
Well, there's even a theory, or a paradox, which I learned from the show Dark that I watch. It is a theory called the bootstrap paradox. And it essentially focuses on the idea that what if something was passed through time, or something that was that existed in multiple places, so much that it doesn't actually have an origin point. And the concept is, in this show Dark, for example, there's a scientist who is recognized by people coming in and giving him a book where they're like, are you the person who wrote this? And he looks at it and says, he looks at the back and sees his picture, and at one point he reveals, I'm a fraud. I have never written this book. But people from multiple times and places keep coming to me with different, some of the copies are faded, some of them look brand new, and he says, so I have never written this book, but it's been passed down through time periods so often that there is no legitimate origin point. There is no starting point for when this book was actually written. And it's a really fascinating idea that that the show toys with.
It does sound neat. I mean, it is kind of like, my chat did say, a cause is still an origin. I think the thing that I meant there was, yes, technically there would have to be something that created it, whether it be a god or a Big Bang Theory or something. But the whole thing I was getting at is, if this is true, which once again, this is all just hypothetical, in my opinion. This is just a discussion. If it were true, let's say it's all completely true, then by the laws of multiverse, that would mean that it has to be a different cause. It couldn't just be one thing that created it. Because if it was, it isn't a multiverse.
Yeah, that's true.
Because then you're fully acknowledging, no, one thing made these, and there is no dimension where another thing made these. So because of that would mean, well, doesn't that immediately create a hypocritical statement? Because if only one thing created these, wouldn't there be another dimension where something else did? And then it would be nope. I'm just saying you can't get something from nothing without a prior cause. That would defy the laws of causality. Well, yeah. But also no, because another example, let's stick on the God train, because I totally want to offend somebody tonight, right?
It's gonna happen sooner or later.
Yeah. in that circumstance, like, if a god created the multiverse, where did the god come from? And then it's like, well, the god was just there. And that automatically, like, kind of contradicts it, because it's like, well, you can't get something from nothing, so you're saying it was just there? Like, that's kind of the thing I'm getting at here. Like, when you're looking at multiverse, I think it kind of and plus, just the way that multiverses work, if the theory is true, and anytime there's a choice or anything, there then has to be, like, a multiverse to accommodate to that, then wouldn't that mean, in turn, that, like, there has to be a dimension that just happened? Like, there was no cause, it was just there? Because all the other dimensions did have a cause, so there has to be a dimension that has no cause? Again, it's a very interesting rabbit hole to get yourself lost in.
Oh, I agree. Oh, and the Game Awards will begin in 3 minutes.
Fuck yeah, gotta get the stream up. What channel are you watching on?
I'm watching it on the actual Game Awards YouTube channel.
Lame. I'm gonna watch it on Kitty Cat forward breast gaming.
What?
Yeah, that was fake. I'm just gonna watch it on the Game Awards channel.
I was gonna say.
Let me have this fantasy, Elvish.
No.
Let me have a world of kitty cats playing video games.
With their breasts.
So chat, just so everybody is aware, once we start watching the Game Awards, I will be, for the most part, not looking at you.
Well, I can take care of that.
Okay. If you want to do that.
Yeah, by all means.
I do think after the pre-show is over, like, I think I will end this stream and then do another stream when the actual show starts.
Why?
Oh, just because, like, a minute ago it said that my Wi-Fi is, like, being weird, so this stream might be glitching out a little bit.
Well, I'm looking at it right now, and it looks perfect on my end.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yep.
no, it's the upload. Like, it's the VOD that might screw up.
Ah, okay.
Like, this will be fine. It will just, like, buffer once or twice. I had ideas, and now I had to delete past ideas. Why did we start talking about multiverses? Like, I can't remember the origin of that.
Oh, it was you and me being a couple.
Oh, yes, of course. I just adore that that's what led to, like, the big discussion where it's like, what is existence? Elvish's existence. So, real fast, because we kind of forgot to do this, besides frickin' Wolf Among Us, what are we expecting? What are we hoping for?
Well, first of all, obviously, yeah, we've got the Wolf Among Us. We've got.
You brought up Hellblade.
Yep, Hellblade 2. That one I'm very much hoping for. Elden Ring. Obviously, I'm very, very excited for that. Some people in the chat are talking about Overwatch 2.
Oh, that could be. I don't know, because first of all, I would love to see that, but I don't know if it would happen, just because Blizzard kind of tends to do things on their own terms.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
I shall begin my stream now.
Yeah. You're gonna have to watch your own streams, Chad Elvish. You don't need to look at mine. We'll just neglect them. He'll be okay.
Second half of thermodynamics states that energy is gradually degrading, not evolving. That means a universe could not have formed itself.
Well, yeah, but that's... is, like, let's say multiverse theory is true, then there's a universe where that's the opposite.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's not this universe, and because of that, the idea is kind of difficult for us to grasp. But that's just how it works.
Hmm.
Did I get this right? Did I fuck up? Oh, here we go. From the Nintendo side of things, I don't want to get my hopes too high, but a lot of people are saying, oh, we're going to see the new Legend of Zelda. Oh, we're going to see the new Metroid. Honestly, I'd just be happy if we saw, like, frickin' Bayonetta 3, because that got announced forever ago.
They're now going through the best score and music.
Oh, really? I'm just watching friggin' Jeff Keighley talking to Phil Spencer.
Oh, okay. Final Fantasy VII Remake won best score and music.
Oh, why am I seeing them randomly talking when you're actually watching the show?
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm on the Game Awards YouTube channel, and it's doing it for me.
That's where I thought I was. Alright, Game Awards. Right. They're playing... Okay. I think I was just lagging. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is.
World premiere.
Weird premiere already. I'm looking at Nino Struthers.
Oh, Devolver Digital Game of the Year award.
Why is Australia in the future? I'm just clicking random things, hoping I get where you are. Are they talking about Devolver Digital for you?
Yes.
Okay. Good. What was the world premiere? Elvie, what was the world premiere?
Oh, they're just talking about the Devolver thing?
Oh, okay, I see. I thought they announced a game. There was one guy just flipping off the camera. This is my kind of award show. So in case you guys haven't picked up on it, me and Elvish are going to be riffing a little bit.
Oh yeah, of course.
I hope Muppets show up in this one. In the last one, Muppets showed up.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I want to see him. I want to see him do Muppet things. I like the butterfly hat. That's my favorite game so far. Do you have anybody in your chat yet, Elder?
No, not yet.
Well, I'm about to get my computer out. Whip out the computer. Oh, here's a world premiere. So I'll be able to watch the chat. I saw the crab. and my mind went directly to Crab Rave. I thought it was getting a game, but no, this actually looks quite nice.
Ooh. Looks a bit like Moana.
It's very pretty. Oh, look.
Yep, people in chat are just saying Moana the game.
I mean, I agree. I do wonder if this is going to be like an Ark Minecraft style thingy. Oh no, that one guy had a knife. Conflict. What did that child just possess a coconut? That child possessed a coconut. And the crab.
Well, hello, Frost. Welcome in, my dude.
I'm not... I need an adult.
Chia. Or Chia.
Chia, chia.
Chia, face the stranger changes.
Oh, I have no idea what you're referencing. I was referencing Chia Pets. Best action adventure game already? Fuck! Yes, that one, please. Spider-Man or Last Jedi? Oh, well, it got one. How does the chat look right now, Elvish?
Ooh, why? Boo! Rigged! No! Predictable! Brah! Boo!
There'll just be one
There are some
comment.
yeses.
I kind of liked it.
Vomit, rigged, what they won, boo. Nobody liked that awful game. Oh my god, wow.
Glad
There
to
goes
see
you.
we're
Pretty
all,
good, thanks, Frost.
glad
How
to
about
see
yourself?
we're all getting together here at the Christmas times. we can all be united. Real fast chat. I'm just gonna get up.
Oh,
the
trailer.
Ooh, trailer.
I'm okay. Good to hear, Frost.
I think I'm either ahead of you or behind you, because I'm watching a lady in a striped shirt.
Yeah, you're ahead. I'm watching her as well, but yeah, you're ahead of me slightly.
Okay, well, I clicked on to let's see. Yeah, I'm on the Game Awards channel, so.
Huh.
Yeah, I think we're close enough now.
Oh yeah.
I'll just try
Game
to be a
Awards
little more
sucks
vague.
now. Nobody wanted The Last of Us.
Oh, it's over already. We hate it already. Oh, hello.
Oh yeah, I've got the Sea of Solitude. I've heard it's a very nice game.
Apparently it's going to Switch. I've never heard of this ever.
Oh,
This looks
Quantic
awesome.
Dream is involved.
Is this new? Is this a port?
Apparently they're reworking the entire game. Because the original idea is that you go to a place where you're your mental state changes the world around you. So
Kind of like Hellblade?
In a way, but like if the character is tumultuous, for example, the water will rise, and if the character has like a very good mental capacity, the water will go down, allowing them to access certain areas they wouldn't have before.
Dude, this better not fucking be a Switch exclusive. This looks awesome.
Oh, well, it's not. Like I said, I've got Sea of Solitude on PS4.
Oh, but
This
the
is just a
director's
reworking.
cut. Super
Apparently being done by
Moana
Quantic
Odyssey.
Dream as well, which is interesting.
I mean, I want to play this
only on
now.
Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
The director's cut.
That's why I was freaking out a little. I am a bit ahead of you. At one point during the night, you're just gonna hear me yell like "Master Chief," and you'll be like, "What? Why Master Chief? Are they talking about Halo?" He's in like Smash Bros or Fortnite now. Ooh, I didn't see what console this is for, but I already love the art style. Oh wait, is this Little Nightmares?
Ooh.
Dude, LV, you're gonna love this shit. What's about coming up? This is your visuals, bro.
Ooh, this looks nice.
Oh, I'm gonna stop playing the game and just look at this. Shady part of me. Oh, it is on PS4. Well, guys, I think we found our next Let's Play after Danganronpa.
Ooh. That looks beautiful.
Oh yeah, that looks so cool. Dude, I think we're in for something with these Game Awards if this is the pre-show shit. You know?
Something interesting. No worries, Frost.
Oh, also, we apologize to anybody watching that we will not be showing the show to you. I do have a friend named Kyle, so if there is any highlights, he will edit me and Elvish's reactions into a video that shows the show. But for going live, it's just gonna be us.
Yeah. Ooh, best family game.
I hope
I'm
this is
Fall
where...
Guys.
I'm hoping Animal Crossing. Because Animal Crossing is like frickin'... I know who won now, but I won't say. But, like, it really came through for the year 2020.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, I'm glad I won. Alright, gotta get back to fucking building. Because I have to play this video game. One.
Best community support.
Oh, I know who won this one too. Best indie game. Oh, debut game.
Ah.
Fall Guys
Yeah, that
took
doesn't
that one.
surprise me.
Get 1, 2,
Debut.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ooh.
Phasmophobia. Yep. Sorry I spoiled that one for you, Elvish.
No, I honestly would have said Phasmophobia as well out of all those. From what I saw, I think Mortal Shell would have had a chance, but...
But Phasmophobia.
Predict the winners all night on Twitch.
I think that's what we're doing. I think we're already doing that.
Yeah, basically.
Dude, what was that? called again? The shady part of me?
Shady part of me, yeah.
Did they say a release date?
No, I don't think so.
Unfortunate. You know, sometimes they do that shit where they shadow drop stuff where it's like, here's a trailer. Now you can go buy it.
Yeah, it's like when they released Unravel 2, they were like, yeah, it's releasing right now.
Today, bitch. Who's this guy? I wasn't paying attention. There's a guy.
She pretty much said they're going to take a very short break.
Right.
Who's that Lorne Lanning from Oddworld?
Okay, as soon as this thing ends, I'm going to pause. And I need you to as soon as this Oddworld guy ends, I'm gonna pause and I will need you to tell me when yours ends. We're gonna get in sync.
Alright, mine just ended.
Oh, what do you mean? No, the guy talking?
Yeah.
Okay, what I mean, he's talking about a VR thing right now. When this section ends, I'm going to pause and tell me when yours ends, and I will unpause. Mist. But it's spelled with a Y, as if mystery.
Yeah. Myst is a very well-known game, actually.
Alright, tell me once you see the Oculus Quest thing.
Okay. And it gets stuck in development hell, is never talked about. Yeah. So as soon as I see the Oculus thing... And now.
And now we're back to the dress lady.
Okay, cool.
You know, I like how they were like, we're going to take a quick break. And what actually happened was they announced another game.
Well, it's not really another game. It's actually an old game. Myst was on, old stuff.
Oh, so is it a sequel then?
It might just be a reworking.
Okay. The Game Awards special session. Oh, by the way, I discovered this year was actually a Danganronpa anniversary, so I wonder if that will get celebrated today.
Ooh.
Obviously, Monokuma is going to be in Smash Brothers. Can't wait.
Oh, hell yeah. I love the Persona 5 band. Oh,
yeah. Honestly, Persona also has kind of a history at the Game Awards. Joker being announced for Smash happened here. Other things happened here. But I do believe this concert has done... This band has done other performances here.
Oh, certainly.
By the way, chat, we've been talking a lot about what we're expecting. Fuck that noise. What are you guys expecting? What do you want to see?
Don't actually fuck the noise. You must consent first.
No. Well, yeah, but then fuck. I thought you were saying don't fuck the noise at all. That's where we were running into issues. The noise is DTF, bro.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, fuck me. Why did I choose Minecraft? Why did I choose something I have to think for?
See, in my case, I'm just playing Dark Souls. And I just beat the opening boss, the Asylum Demon, without taking a single hit.
I should have played SpongeBob. SpongeBob is my no-think game. I might switch to SpongeBob, honestly. When the actual award show starts, because I was gonna do a separate stream anyways.
Elvish, you're gonna flex on us like that? Always.
Elvish doesn't have to think to play Dark Souls. He's a boss.
Well, it is my my chill out game.
There are people who would kill you for saying that.
Oh, I know. They've tried.
But unfortunately, you're really good at Dark Souls, and as everybody knows, if you're good at something in a video game, you're good at something in real life too, so you're obviously a master swordsman. And anyone who says that is not the case is fucking lying. So apparently there's a Disney Plus investors meeting happening at the same time as this. And
Oh, wow.
people in my chat are like, Kneale, watch that. And no.
It's not the case. Elvish is using an axe. Exactly. So I'm an axe man. Skiddle-dub-bub-doo-dub-bub.
Tell you what, chat, you tell me if there's any announcements I should be looking at, and maybe if we have a little bit of spare time, if there's another performance, I'll watch the trailer and react to it. I hear that another Smash Bros. Character is going to get announced. Yes, but before we talk about that, world premiere. What is that? Ooh, it's Square.
Yes! Near
What is it?
replicant! Hell yeah!
Oh, wait! Oh, shit, I didn't even look at the guy! I just saw swordplay and was like, oh, what is this?
Yes, I'm so hyped for this. I never played the original Nier, so
Well, there you go, buddy. Look at it. Oh my gosh, it looks so cool.
I mean, Nier Automata is probably one of my favorite games, so the idea of getting to play the original...
Again,
oh
folks,
god, this looks good.
just want to remind everybody, this is the fucking pre-show.
Yep.
What are they gonna do? Are they gonna bring Hideo Kojima and Norman Reedus out on stage and be like, yeah, we're doing another one?
I mean, it's already confirmed, or low-key rumored, that Silent Hills by Kojima Productions is in the works.
Oh, gee, Elvish, don't invoke that name.
I'm
Don't-
not kidding. Silent
don't.
Hills and a Metal Gear Solid remake done by Bluepoint, the same people who've remade like Demon Souls and Shadow of the Colossus and whatnot.
I'm just imagining that one meme of Avengers Endgame where it's Hawkeye and he says, "Don't give me hope."
Yeah.
What is this? This new? Is that palm tree something?
I think this is another it's another like music performance.
Oh, it said world premiere, so I thought it was a game.
Oh, I think it says on the shirt Black Trans Lives Matter. Hell yeah.
Hmm. You know, this has nothing to do with what was just said, but eventually I would like a shirt that says "Neo Lives Matter."
And they're
Just
like,
be-
what do you mean, nil lives matter? No, Kneale lives matter. The lives of all Kneales, not just mine.
And then they point a gun at me and say, "I refuse to print a shirt that lies." Get out.
Holy shit, I just got out of an area in this game as well that I've never been able to get out of without dying before.
So do you think it's like a story rhythm game?
Well, what I mean is this may not be an actual game. This may just be like a music performance.
Oh, it's a game. At the end, it had like a name and
Oh.
set a release window.
Wow, okay, cool. Well, I like the art style, so...
By what ultimate standard? What? What do you mean by what ultimate standard? Chat, explain. Explain, chat.
Blurs explain.
By what ultimate standard?
Are we still on the,
Oh yeah, best esports game. I
it's
care
going to
for
Fortnite.
none of these. Oh! They had a backbone this year.
Oh! Alright.
Look at that. I don't know any of these people, but I want Krusty.
Neither do I.
Ah, Sonic took it. Fucking Sonic.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know any of them.
Sonic was going to be my second choice, so I'm glad they won.
Oh my
I
God,
don't
wow,
know these people.
They are just blasting through these.
There's going to be no award show. There's going to be no award show. There's going to be no games. And I'm still thinking of the shady part of me. That just came in and stole my heart. Although now you got a whole new Nier game, so that's gonna be cool. Right?
Oh yeah. Oh, if you haven't played Nier, like, especially Nier Automata, it is so good. I would highly recommend, like, when Nier Replicant comes out, that would definitely be a series I think a lot of people would enjoy.
All the awards are already being presented. I take it the entire show is going to be nothing but game premieres. Yo, I realize that, like, we're doing a lot here, but don't set that expectation. Don't do that to yourself. Oh, Lord in heaven. I have not played Nier, but I did watch a review of it. And God, I wanted to play it while watching that review.
Oh yeah, it's there's so many things about it that are worth loving. Just
To me, like, some people aren't going to get this comparison, some will. The story kind of seemed like, you know how, like, some games have their own, like, sort of feel? The feeling of the game, to me, felt like they were playing with some of the stuff that's played with in Xenoblade, playing with some of the stuff that was played with in frickin' Final Fantasy, but then right in the middle they were like, fuck you, we're original.
Well, the cool thing is that it's done by a guy who did a series way back called Drakengard, and it was pretty much all about...
I really thought you were going to say, it was made by a guy who made a series back that was called Drake and Josh. His name was Dan Schneider.
Oh dear.
Dragons fighting dragons. Here's Sentry, AJhebb.
No one told me by what ultimate standard. No one explained that comment. Patrick!
Hey, Pat.
He's dead. He's dead on arrival. Pat, how are you feeling about the Game Awards? Are you watching?
Can't hear you. Wait a minute. Okay.
Oh, you can't hear me?
And now I can.
Nice.
I'd like to point out something.
Point it out to me, Pat. Point it out while these dragons kill bitches.
Don't show shit on a pre-show Game Awards. No one watches the pre-show. Stop it.
I feel ya.
No, like,
I mean...
it's example, like, the Academy Awards. Do you think anyone watch the pre-show? No. No one watches the awards either, but...
I feel you, buddy.
I mean, I get it,
But they just announced Nier. they just announced a new Nier game.
Well,
yeah, but that didn't look like... Did those look like male characters? I'm like, I don't want to play. I want to play ladies.
I feel you there.
Well,
Unless
Nier,
you can create, I don't know.
Well, Replicant was already announced, and you play as a character named Nier. And it's... I've seen, like, countless analysis of the game without ever actually playing it, so getting the chance to dive in is so exciting.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm gonna
Hello,
play it
Morky
anyway.
Corgi.
I'm
playing Minecraft, so is Kneale. And you'll be able to find him right here if you click on this link.
for a little longer until the actual show starts. And
Yeah,
then
exactly.
we're gonna play SpongeBob. Another announcement! Oh shit. Oh, Pat, I think you're ahead of both of us.
Yeah.
I think it's because I quit out of the video and went back in.
Okay. Let's do that, Elvish.
So I don't know. I don't know if it depends on what we're watching it on. Because I'm
Yeah,
on
let-
YouTube.
We're
Yeah,
on
I'm
YouTube too. Let's just close out and go back in.
Okay, I'll refresh the page.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll
that's,
probably put you at
that's
least
a lot
close.
smarter than what I did. There we go.
Perfect.
Chat, please let me know if there's anything you'd like to see me build in Minecraft. I'm gonna go over to the creative world. Oh wait, the show actually started. Alright guys, I'm ending the stream, bye! I'll be back in a minute. Goodbye!